On Sports Central tonight. No backing down. Skipper Dasun Shanaka plays a blistering cameo while other batters chip in with quick runs as Sri Lanka beat Pakistan in the third and final T20I in Dambulla to level the three-match series.
Many showers that we've had and smiles all round.
None unbeaten. The week 9 of the Inter-Club Rugby League comes to a close with CRN FC ending the defending champions Kandy Sports Club's unbeaten run with a stunning victory at Nittavela. Spanish champs. Barcelona lift the Spanish Super Cup after an intense final victory over Real Madrid in Jeddah, with the match turning into a thriller at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium. And cementing position. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka brushed aside Marta Kostyuk in the Brisbane International final to retain the title without losing a set.
From Studio 24C, this is Sports Central. And now, here's Vinut Varnasurya.
Hello and welcome to Sports Central right here on Other Derana News Channel, coming in from an action-packed weekend. Definitely a rundown is also action-packed with all the highlights from the weekend, and we start off race updates with the Pakistan tour of Sri Lanka. Skipper Dasun Shanaka hit a 9-ball 34 while other batters chipped in with quick runs as Sri Lanka beat Pakistan by 14 runs in the third and final T20 International at Dambulla yesterday. Now with this result, the three-match series ended in 1-1 and the second encounter was washed out.
The match was shortened to 12 overs aside after rain forced Dambulla a delay of 2 hours and 20 minutes. The wet outfield also made bowling significantly more difficult, with spinners and seamers struggling to grip the ball. After being put into bat first, Sri Lanka amassed 160 runs for 6 wickets in their allotted 12 overs. Pathum Nissanka failed to bother the scores as he was dismissed by Naseem Shah.
It was Yorker-led chance here for Pakistan. Fahim Ashraf takes it.
The other batters, Kamil Mishara with 20 runs, Kusal Mendis with 30 runs, Dhananjay De Silva with 22 and Charith Asalanka with 21 runs chipped in with quick runs.
That's high. Mid-wicket gets underneath it. Oh, puts it down. It's gone for 4. Fahim Ashraf. High. Hit well. Hit for 6. That is an outstanding shot from Asalanka.
But the big innings came from skipper Dasun Shanaka, who scored 34 runs off just 9 bowls.
Has it cleared? Yes, it has. Maximum from the captain. And again, this time flatter. This time flatter. What a shot. Even better than the first.
He hit 5 sixers.
Wasim Jr. gets hit over extra cover. First ball of the over.
Janith Liyanagi remained unbeaten on 22 runs. Mohammad Wasim picked up 3 wickets for 54 runs.
Boundary. So they've cashed out on the last ball as well, taking the score to 160 in just 12 overs.
Chasing 161 to win, Pakistan reached 146 for 8 in their allotted 12 overs. Pakistan skipper Salman Ali Agha hit 45 runs off 12 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixers. His dismissal by Matisha Patirana swung the match into Sri Lanka's favour. Mohammad Nawaz with 28 runs and Khawaja Nafi with 26 also scored quickly for the visitors.
Oh, hit the ball straight to the fielder. That was the wicket Sri Lankan team was looking for.
Wanidu Hasaranga was the pick of the Sri Lankan bowlers with 4 wickets for 35 runs, while Patirana captured 2 wickets for 34 runs.
Control, taken in the deep. Ishan Malinga, the catcher. Oh, he drags it,
Wanidu Hasaranga became the first Sri Lankan to capture 150 wickets in T20 internationals. With this result, the 3-match T20I series between Sri Lanka and Pakistan ended at 1-1.
Surely, nothing from the umpire. They'll take the review. But more importantly, Sri Lanka take the win. Well, some good cricket within the showers, or many showers that we've had. And smiles all round. 306 runs scored today. Plenty of sixers and fours.
CRN FC entered defending champions Kandy Sports Club's unbeaten run with a stunning 25-20 win at Nittavela yesterday. At Lemon, CR were leading 17-13. With that, here's the weekend rugby wrap-up.
Both Kandy Sports Club and Derana FC delivered superb attacking rugby on a muddy field at Nithawela caused by raining. The visitors took the lead in the 3rd minute through a penalty. In the 10th minute, they extended their advantage when Fijian number 8 Enes Iwankanesau scored the first try of the match. Thenuka Nanayakara converted it. Kandy Sports Club responded few minutes later when Dilshan Farid successfully touched down for their first try. The home team drew level in the 22nd minute with their second try. The scores levelled at 10-all. Derana FC took lead again in the closing stage of the first half with a converted try. Kandy Sports Club responded with a successful penalty kick and scoreline was at 17-13 at half-time. In the second half, both teams played some tight rugby and the Red Shirts most of the time resorted to defend their lines. They scored a penalty and a try to swell their score to 25 points. However, the home team was awarded a penalty try in the 70th minute, extending their score to 20 points. But however, Derana FC defended bravely in their final moments to seal a famous 25-20 victory at the final whistle, ending Kandy Sports Club unbeaten run. Meanwhile, at Panagoda, Army Sports Club defeated Navy Sports Club 41-38 after a close tussle in their Interclub A Division Rugby League encounter. At halftime, Navy were leading 14-12. However, in the second half, both teams played attacking rugby. The soldiers swelled their total through 7 tries and they managed to convert 3 of them. Meanwhile, the sailors were able to touch down 6 times and they converted 4 of those tries. Meanwhile, Sri Lankan Sports Club suffered their 6th consecutive loss for this season when they were defeated 39-18 by Air Force Sports Club at Longden Place. The Airmen scored their points through 7 tries, 2 of which were converted. Meanwhile, Sri Lankan scored their 18 points through 3 tries and a penalty. Air Force were leading 17-8 at Lemons.
Moving to some athletic updates now, the acceptance of nominations for the election of office bearers for Sri Lanka Athletics concluded today. Former athlete Sunil Gunawardana handed over nominations today with his team to contest the upcoming election. Citing various issues, the Minister of Sports previously postponed the Sri Lanka Athletics election without setting a date. However, the 5-member athletic election committee later decided to accept nominations until January today. 36 district associations are eligible to vote this time and the office bearers will be chosen for the 2026-28 tenure. Gunawardana submitted nominations last year too, but the election was postponed in August last year without scheduling a new date. After handing over the nominations today, Gunawardana said his team's sole intention is to bring in international medals to the country through a solid plan. We're going in for a short commercial break. More sporting action coming right after this. You're watching Sports Central right here on Derana News Channel. Welcome back to Sports Central right here on Derana News Channel. We are moving to the New Zealand tour of India now. India chased down a big target of 301 last night against New Zealand with Virat Kohli scoring 93 runs and anchoring the innings towards the victory. With the scores of 74 not out, 135, 102 and 65 not out in his last 4 one-day internationals, Kohli seemed to be telling the world he was no longer willing to be dismissed unless he had reached 3 figures.
Batting first, New Zealand innings began promisingly with Devon Conway and Henry Nicholls putting on 117 for the first wicket. But as well as they batted, India's bowlers never let the scoring rate run away. But Conway and Nicholls went on with their innings and Conway scored 56 runs with Nicholls scoring 62 runs. The partnership was broken in the 22nd over when Harshit Rana picked up the wicket off Henry Nicholls.
Beautifully played. It really is a top.
More runs at the moment. He's reached that stage, Nicholls. Oh, the catch carried. Quite against the run of play.
In his very next over, Rana attacked again and was able to send Devon Conway to the pavilion as well. The regular wickets started to fall time to time for New Zealand with many batters reaching the double figures but dismissing before achieving the 20-run mark.
Oh, good timing.
But there was one man standing alone, and that was Daryl Mitchell, who went on to score 84 runs in just 71 balls and make sure the opening stand that Nichols and Conway put up has a word at the end.
Straight away.
His innings included 5 fours and 3 sixes and a strike rate of 118.3. Christian Clark also contributed with quick 24 runs. At the end of the allotted 50 overs, New Zealand gathered 300 runs on the dot, losing 8 wickets, posing India a challenging total to chase.
New Zealand were looking for. They'll have to come back for a second, won't they? Jadeja with a throw. They complete 2. They're not going to get a third, surely, because the striker had...
Chasing 301 runs to win, Rohit Sharma was the first wicket to fall when the score was on 39, and he was dismissed for 26 runs. Then came the partnership which changed the deal of the game. Skipper Shubman Gill and experienced Virat Kohli got together and went on to score a remarkable partnership of 118 runs, which was the major turning point of the game. Gill scored 56 runs before he was dismissed by Aditya Ashok. Virat Kohli was well composed, and at this point he gathered 93 runs before Kali Jamieson dismissed him. Keeping the chase momentum alive, Shreyas Iyer also came and smashed 49 runs off 47 balls. Unfortunately, Jamieson attacked again and he fell 1 run short of his half-century. By this time, the run rate and the majority of the required runs were intact, and after Harshit Rana contributing with 29 runs, KL Rahul and Washington Sundar sealed the game for the home team, winning by 4 wickets.
They had a couple of hiccups on the way, but in the end, the 17-run over has ensured that India win with 6 balls to spare.
Move to the Big Bash League now. Mitchell Marsh smashed 88 off 51 balls as Perth Scorchers continued their batting rampage on the road before surviving a worldwide knock from Alex Carey in a high-scoring BBL match at the Adelaide Oval.
He likes to swing the ball around. Here we go.
Scorchers have especially enjoyed batting away from what has been rather sluggish Optus Stadium surface. They became the first ever team to reach 200 in 4 games, all made away from Perth in a BBL season after whacking 16 sixes, including 7 from Marsh. Marsh and Finn Allen traded big blows to combine 81 runs within 5 overs, 69 of them in the second best 4-over power play in BBL history.
All the way for Mitch Marsh. Oh, he picks that up powerfully as well. Oh, bang, Finn goes again, and that's going to go, well. Oh, Bison goes again. 4 in the first stroke play.
Adelaide strikers Seamus copped an absolute pummeling, but the home team's situation would have been worse if not for brilliant efforts from leg spinners Cameron Boyce and Lloyd Pope. Mitchell Marsh's form was once again showed as he scored 88 runs off 51 balls with 6 fours and 7 maximums included. Later came Josh Inglis, who scored 42 runs, and Aaron Hardy and Ashton Turner finished the innings remaining unbeaten on 34 and 20 respectively.
Oh, Inglis goes high, the offside as well, and that's another one. Oh yeah, that's a nice stroke. 2 men deep down there, but they're not going to get near.
With all these contributions, the Scorchers gathered 232 runs, just losing 4 wickets. Perth Scorchers' nerves were heightened when Carey and skipper Matt Short smashed 49 runs in the power play. Fresh off his Ashes heroics, Carey was in exquisite touch and cracked quick Jay Richardson for a trio of boundaries in his first 4 balls. Carey's best shot was a superb stroke down the ground of Aaron Hardy that sailed into the crowd. He was matched by Short, who immediately put debutant leg spinner Luke Holt under severe pressure to reach a 29-ball half-century. After Chris Lynn fell for 18 in an overturned caught-behind decision, Carey sped to his half-century of just 23 balls before on 56 dropped by a diving Cooper Connolly at mid-wicket. Connolly regrouped to bowl Liam Scott for 12 as the pressure grew on Carey, with strikers needing 77 off the last 5 overs. Carey's brilliant 71 off 39 balls ended when he was well caught by skipper Ashton Turner, who dived forward and held on close to the ground at cover. Marley Berman and David Pine superbly executed the slow ball to finish with 5 wickets between them.
The deep will see it close out. 200 will come up. It's a 32-run victory for the Perth Scorchers.
Updates coming in from the Spanish Super Cup final now. Rafinha scored twice as Barcelona won the Spanish Super Cup after an intense 3-2 victory over Real Madrid yesterday in final in Jeddah. The match at Kings Abdullah Sports City Stadium turned into a thriller with 4 goals packed into a breathless phase at the end of the first half.
After an even opening spell, Barcelona gradually asserted control before the interval and were awarded in the 36th minute when Rafinha burst into the box and drilled a law shot into the far corner to give his side the lead. Real struck back in the second minute of the first half stoppage time when Vinicius Jr. collected the ball near the halfway line, surged down the flank, skipped past 2 Barcelona defenders and finished into the far corner in a stunning solo effort. The first half drama was far from over, and 2 minutes later, Roman Lewandowski was given space in the penalty area and finished with a delicate chip to restore Barcelona's lead, only for the chaos to continue moments before the interval. From a Real corner, Rafinha made a goal-line clearance, but Gonzalo Garcia pounced on the rebound, with the ball striking both the bar and the post before crossing the line, bringing the side level once more as the teams went into the break. Rafinha struck again for Barcelona in the 73rd minute after drifting into a dangerous position on the edge of the box. Slipping slightly as he pulled the trigger, his shot took a deflection off Real defender, wrong-footed keeper Thibaut Courtois, and went into the net. As the clock ticked past 90 minutes, the temperature on the pitch rose again when Barcelona were reduced to 10 men after Frenkie de Jong was sent off for a foul on Kylian Mbappe. Real pressured hard but failed to make their numerical advantage count, going agonizingly close when efforts from close range by Alvaro Carreras and Franco Mustanono were both kept out by goalkeeper Joan Garcia to give Barcelona their 16th Super Cup title.
It's great, when you play a final, also against Real Madrid in El Clásico, and you win it, it feels really good. So it's what I can say, and I'm really proud about the team because we played the style how we want to play as Barca. So this is for me the most important thing, and I'm really proud. How I said before, I'm really proud about the team. It's all about the team. It's not about me, because when you see how the team is fighting, every player is fighting. Work for this club, for the fans, show 100% mentality, attitude, and this is great. And of course, we are in a good mood. We have a lot of confidence now. Also, hopefully, we can build it up a little bit more, increase the confidence.
We're going for another short commercial break from Derana Sports Central. We'll return with more sporting highlights. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sports Central right here on Derana News Channel. We have some updates coming in from the tennis court now. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka brushed aside Marta Kostyuk 6-4, 6-3 in the Brisbane International final yesterday to retain the title without losing a set ahead of her bid to reclaim the Australian Open title this month.
Kostyuk had beaten top 10 players Jessica Pegula, Mira Andreeva and Amanda Anisimova on her way to the final, but was no match for the sheer power of the US Open champion. Sabalenka is determined to win back the Australian Open title she relinquished last year, and a performance in the fierce Brisbane heat suggests she will be hard to beat at Melbourne Park this month. Sabalenka raced off to a 3-0 lead in the opening set before coming a bit unstuck as her first serve deserted her and her 23-year-old opponent feasted on her second. There were the familiar hand-dog expressions as Sabalenka raised her eyes to the sky in reaction to spraying a shot high and wide, but it did not last for long. Rallying at 3-all, Sabalenka reduced the number of wild swings and heaped the pressure on her 26th-ranked opponent with the sheer power and accuracy of her strokes. She quickly wrapped up in the opening set and was soon 3-0 up in the second after again taking Ukrainian Kostyuk's first service game. There was no way back for Kostyuk this time, and she faced a real battle just to hold her serve 3 times before Sabalenka served out to secure her 22nd WTA title, sealing the deal when her opponent netted a return on her first championship point. Sabalenka will be gunning for a 3rd Australian Open and 5th major title at the year's first Grand Slam, which starts on January 18th.
Meanwhile, top-ranked Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner arrived in Melbourne yesterday to begin preparations for the Australian Open. The pair and their respective teams had flown in together on the same plane following an exhibition in Incheon, South Korea, where Alcaraz got the better of Sinner 7-5 and 7-6.
Yeah, it's great. We both are sleeping quite a lot, so we haven't chat so much, but it's great, you know, to have both teams, you know, in the same plane, and it was good.
Well, I think we push each other, you know, to be better. So I think that's what I keep from this good rivalry. I think everybody needs someone that push you to be better, to give your 100%, and I think that's what we are doing, you know, every time.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I believe everyone is different, you know, in a way. So it's good for the sport, you know, to have different, you know, personalities and game styles, and it's great, you know, to share the court with him. You know, I see a completely different point of view, how to approach, you know, certain points, and it's great, you know. So it's all good.
We will see, you know, how it's gonna be. Three amazing weeks ahead of us, if it is 3. But you know, that's what you know, both of us are here for. You know, to do or to try to do a good resource, a good stuff here. So let's see how it's gonna be.
Still have to wake up.
See you guys.
Moving to badminton now, Kunlaut Wittijsdan yesterday made history by becoming the first Thai to win the Super 1000 title in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Wittijsdan came from behind to take the first game 23-21 against world number 1 Shiu Ki, and then raced to a 6-1 lead in the second when she retired to give him the match. In the women's category, top-seeded An Se-young of South Korea quelled the challenge from Chinese world number 2 Wang Ziyi 21-15, 24-22 to win the title. China's top-seeded duo Liu Shishung and Tang Ning beat Bai Hana and Lee So-hee 21-18 and 21-12 to win the women's doubles. Top seeds Huan Dongping and Feng Yase beat second seeds Jian Sembang and Wei Yasheng. The scoreline stood at 21-19 and 21-19 in an all-Chinese mixed doubles final. In men's doubles, top-seeded South Korean pair Wong Ho Kim and Seo Sun Jao came Malaysia's Chia Aaron and Woo Yik So in 3 games 21-15, 12-21, 21-18 to clinch the title.
And with that, we conclude our first edition for this week on Other Derana Sports Central. We value your feedback, so don't forget to send it via email at feedback.atncenglish@derana.lk or via WhatsApp at 076-805-7933. Amasha Fernando is standing by next on World News Tonight. With that, have a good night.